Are you out to get coolest gear award today?
Trying. I'm so excited. It's already this first set that we're running is sick. Like, I can't wait. You know what they say, look good, feel good.
So Triple Crowns.
Yeah.
These your favorite things ever or what?
I love them. They've been so good to me so far. Dad has always told me with anything I go into my life, anything I go to do, anything I try, just make sure I have the right mindset with everything, with riding, races, and...
Lawrence with the big mistake right there. Jet Lawrence is down again. The Triple Crown gets him again. And now he's coming from way back in this one.
I mean, there's definitely more pressure. They got more eyes looking at you on everything that would happen, you know, that you try to prevent. But if something does happen, you have a lot more eyes on you.
Okay, top 5, bottom 5. Starting at the bottom.
Hit me with it.
Joshy Moto and poor pro circuit. Big bottom 5. We're going into Houston.
Joshy. Old boy Joshy.
Good old Joshy.
Yeah, well.
Chris Blows, tell me about him.
Oh, Chris Blows is a great choice.
Okay.
By the way, I mean, if PC is looking at somebody to pick, you would probably have your eye on two versions of people, either the vet rider that you know is going to be pretty solid and maybe hasn't had an opportunity like that before, or a young kid. But I can't think of any young kid that doesn't already have a ride, other than that bomber 29 on the Yamaha.
Okay.
He did the futures at A2 and he was really fast. I think his bars ended up dropping in the main race, but he looked fast and he looked in control the whole time. I don't know what his deal is or who he rides for. So for Mitch to pick Blows, I mean, Blows will probably be a 5th to 8th place guy, which is solid. Probably top 3 in a heat race. He's great in whoops. I mean, Blows is a good choice. But yeah, poor Joshy. I saw him. And the reason we call him Joshy is that's what my wife thinks his name is because of his Instagram. So nice. Joe, I saw he put up a post and it was something about like, sucks wasting 4 months of training. Something along those lines.
For the week of, dude.
Yeah, that's tough. And I feel for a guy like that now because I can relate to, I didn't have 4 months, but I had about 2.5. And that's a long time to work towards one thing. And then to have all of it taken away that's not easy at all.
Yeah.
Feel bad. But it happened to how many people? 3 or 4 people in the last week?
Crazy.
You got to stay healthy. That's
the heavy hitters. Like,
I could see how it can happen deep into the training season too, because you're trying to get that last extra little bit out of your lap times. You're trying to go a little faster. I even felt it today. I was sick, and that was like kind of in my mind of like, okay, well, don't push hard because you're sick. But there was still even a part of me that was like, okay, this is the second to last day I'm going to ride before Houston. Like, I should be having my best lap times yet. Track was dry and beat up. I'm sick and kind of fatigued and tired, and you can see how a guy would last minute like that get hurt.
Well, that's what happened to Adam last year.
Yeah.
Remember he did an AC separation on his shoulder like week of. But on the terms of pro circuit, I am very excited to watch Carson Mumford ride.
So he'll be on East?
No, he'll be on West. He starts at Oakland. But I'm just on terms of pro circuit.
You think he'll do well?
I hope he does. You know.
I think that Blows would do better than Mumford would do.
You think so?
Yeah, but I also don't know what I'm talking about.
Then again, Mumford has that, like, this is my big break moment happening too. Right. So you never know. That could either be great or not so great.
But Mumford has had a lot of different rides, hasn't he? I mean, he had a Geico ride his whole amateur career, didn't he?
I don't know much about his amateur career, but I know he's been on Suzuki for as long as I could remember.
Oh, I thought Mumford was the kid that grew up on the CRF 150 and rode for Geico.
I don't know.
Could have been somebody else entirely, but I thought that was Carson Mumford.
I mean, Cooper Webb did that, didn't he? Wasn't he on the 150?
Yeah, at some point, I think he was. Do I sound as horrible as I feel like I sound?
No, you just sound like you have a cold, which is fine.
If you guys are enjoying these podcast clips and you want to watch full episodes, you can subscribe at club.themotoacademy.com.